creed to break the chains and set us free. Riders on the prairie, wild and free, bows and arrows, cold 45's decree. No more tyranny, no more lies, under open skies we rise. Fight, fight, fight till we reclaim the night. Cowboys and Indians in the blazing light. Fight, fight, fight till the dawn is near. We'll never live in fear. On the blood moon, we all unite. Horse hooves thunder in the night. No longer slaves to the empire's might. Strength in numbers, strength in rise. On the blood moon, we unite. Horse hooves thunder in the night.
What's going on, guys? We finally made it to episode 100 of the Cowboys and Indians podcast. I'm your host and native patriot. Of course, with me today is my co-host, Steve. How you doing today, Steve?
Dude, I'm good. I'll be good. I mean, we'll see this weekend. Apparently, there's a huge snow blizzard storm type thing that's happening in here. And here in South Texas, I'll just let you know, because like a lot of people are not used to cold weather or even icy conditions. I'm telling you, bro, it's like the apocalypse hits. Like everyone's gonna buy like all the water, toilet paper, man, you name it, dude. It just goes out of stock.
For one, you should already have an excess of that stuff. For two, make sure your generator's ready. Make sure you got some extra fuel. Make sure your generator's,
Yeah, I got a Jenny.
Yeah, good. You got it wired into the house yet?
No, not yet. Not yet. I've just been kind of lazy. I know.
Come on, man.
It is what it is.
Dude, it is strictly just this awesome convenience to have. Like it changed everything from when I went to running a bunch of extension cords into the house. And hey, thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in and sharing the stream here. Yeah, 100 episodes, man. It kind of blows my mind because it feels like we just started this. I mean, it really does.
Yeah, it does, man. It's been awesome, and everyone, like, I'm gonna start bringing up the people that reposted this stream. Like, we couldn't honestly do it without them. We could be just like totally dead in the water, and have a couple of views, and just a couple of retards. We're not on cue, so we can curse tonight. I just saw
True.
it. It's from everyone that comes in and comes in the comment section whenever we're live, and it's just amazing. It makes the show even funner too, though. Like whenever people come in and they'll like have some side banter or whatever, and can bring up comments, and it kind of drives the podcast. So it's a podcast for you guys, essentially. You want it better, comment more.
Yeah, I can actually put the comments up on the screen.
Look, I can hide behind it. I'm nervous.
Let me see if I can move that. It might be in the layout.
Oh, troll, no. Okay, you said Candyman once. You cannot say it twice more. I don't know if you've ever watched the movie, Maurice. You might be too young. It's a guy. He's like filled with bees, and he has this like hook as his hand, and that's how he kills people. There's actually two Candymans, I believe. 2 to 3, something like that. Troll will probably say something about it.
Probably.
I'm sure he'll probably talk about his race too, because he's not a white guy. I'll just say that. He said, "I'll shut up." Anyways, what we got on the agenda tonight, man? Ooh. Thank you. Come again.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Yeah, I'm half retarded when it comes to technology. Like, I'm amazed that I can even run this show as okay as I can. So,
well, you say you're half retarded, so you're half native and half white. Which side is the retarded part?
Yes.
Okay. Good answer. Good answer. Okay.
Man, we got well, there's a ton of news to go over. And one of the big things that I've been stressing lately is here in Washington State, there appears to be, like, the entire country right now is focused on Minnesota and what's going on with that, because Trump and the DOJ just put out subpoenas to the office of Governor Waltz, A.G. Ellison, and Mayor Frey. He put out subpoenas. He, truthed this. He said, show the numbers, names, and faces of violent criminals and show them now. The people will start supporting the patriots of ICE instead of the highly paid troublemakers, anarchists, and agitators. And interestingly enough, they actually put up a website. It is wow.gov or .dhs.gov, and you can see the high profile arrests that they do of the criminal aliens that they've got so far. And these are just Minnesota that they got. And I mean, look, criminal sexual conduct with a 13 to 15-year-old, aggravated assault, terrorist threats.
Hey, hold up. I'm seeing Laos in there. They're not Hispanic.
Yep, Laos.
I thought they were going after the brown people.
Yeah,
Vietnam. Oh, man,
Cuba,
dude, this is
Mexico.
wild.
Yep. Sierra Leone. I don't even know where that is. Somewhere in Africa, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I would probably somewhere close to Somalia, if I had to guess. I don't know. I'm really terrible at geography. I'll self-admit that. That's good though, man. Like, this is what they need to do.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, the people need to understand what they're actually protesting. And I mean, to be honest, the NPCs that are protesting ICE right now, I'm not sure if they would even care if they saw this this list of people. I mean, homicide and selling amphetamines, dangerous drugs. This dude from Spain, assault, guy from Thailand, Laos, amphetamine selling, Liberia, sexual assault, Laos, again, dangerous drugs, burglary, amphetamine manufacturing, amphetamine selling, fraud, impersonation.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. And these are all very serious criminals that they're removing from the country that aren't supposed to be here. I mean, it's literally an unforced error. It's a crime that should not exist from the start because they're not supposed to be in our country. So
correct. Yeah. Dude, I think I do remember seeing I think a TikToker made a video where I think he put up that website, but it was a bunch of like violent sexual criminals from the UK, and they were all white dudes as well. So you know how they're saying they're arresting like minorities and stuff. No, it's white people too from overseas. Like, if you don't belong here, you don't belong here. And some of the worst scum they've taken down.
You can filter by country of origin. So kind of.
I know where she's going with this one. Let's get numbers on this one. That's what she's saying. Yeah.
The thing that really confuses me, and I posted this today. This is the Washington State Attorney General right now. Okay, listen up.
We're dealing with a president who threatens and bullies and attacks anything he doesn't disagree with. If you disagree with the president, if you don't bend to his will, you are going to be the target of his derision. We're also dealing with an administration and people leading his immigration efforts that operate with a level of vitriol, and I think in particular when it comes to people like Stephen Miller, a level of racism that is abhorrent. And the fact that the president is surrounded himself with a team of people who think of people that do not look like them as others, who attack people who have come to this country without basis, and then threaten states that try to provide rights for them is really, I think, a real undercutting of what it means to be an American.
Oh, geez. I can't even listen to the entire thing. It is incredibly stupid.
Yeah. Dude, you want me to break this down in like 5 seconds or less?
Yes.
Dude, this is so easy. He's the meme. Everything we don't like is racist. Literally.
Yep.
That's literally him. He is the meme.
So he's the Washington State Attorney General. I mean, these are the people that have been arrested in Washington State so far. El Salvador, fraud, impersonation, rape, selling amphetamines, burglary, carrying a prohibited weapon, a Ukrainian, possession of a stolen vehicle, and heroin. Mexico,
Volodymyr
domestic
Zelensky?
violence,
Oh, okay.
Iraq,
Dude,
Venezuela, Mexico. But I mean, there's
literally let anybody in, dude. Anybody.
Yes. Yep. Another Ukrainian. Well, we must have like a weird up here.
It's kind of crazy. I haven't seen a Russian yet. See if you can go Russia.
Hang on. Somalia.
I mean, I'm a Russian bot anyway, so somebody can clip this. Say, oh yeah, confirm Russian.
One Somalian in Washington State, but if we go to Minnesota, it might change.
Is it Ilyan Omar? Oh, okay, never mind.
Here we go.
Oh
Criminal
God,
sexual
sexual
conduct,
misconduct,
fraud,
13
probation, sexual abuse of a minor, homicide, larceny, amphetamine possession, drug trafficking, burglary, domestic violence, assault, domestic violence. What is that? A dude or a chick? I can't tell.
I don't know.
The name is Ahmed Mohammed Said.
Muslim.
They're all named Muhammad.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Mukhtar
Somali's
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, Somalia is a huge Muslim country,
Nasty.
so doesn't surprise me.
No, it doesn't. But I mean, okay, so he comes out. The Washington Attorney General comes out and says that the administration is racist, and he fails to mention. I think he did this on purpose, but he failed to mention that Tom Homan is our border czar. And as you guys know,
Right.
Tom Homan received the Presidential Medal of Service back in the day when he was running deportations for Barack Obama, because back then, when a black man was doing deportations, it was fine. Because that's not racist. Black men can't be racist. But now that Trump is in charge and Tom Homan, the very same guy running deportations, is now this big racist who wants to all of a sudden deport people. I mean, Obama, they called him the deporter in chief because he was deporting so many people. And he was behind, as far as the amount of deportations go, Clinton. So it goes Clinton, Obama, and then Trump is lagging way behind in the amount of deportations. But somehow third place Trump is getting the everything is racist spiel.
You said a sentence that probably is true, and you said Barack was behind Clinton. So that's probably very accurate. But anyways, so what the administration is doing right now is kind of, did I catch you off guard? My bad. The self-deportations, I think there were 2 million this past year of self-deportation. So his numbers might look lower, but I think him and oh my gosh, I can't think of her name, the lady, Homeland Security. Anyways, I think they're doing a really good job.
Kristi Noem?
Yeah, Kristi Noem. I think they can do better personally. I think they should activate the entire United States military and go door to door, bro. Like legit, drop the damn hammer.
I'd be cool with that. Now, the thing that I am a little bit worried about, and
it's like a police state. I know.
No. Well, I mean, yes and no. Okay, is the fact that Palantir is getting propped up so much, and they collect data on everybody. They do not discriminate. So they're collecting data on you and me and everybody here.
It's true.
So it is being used right now for illegals, but when a cop pulls you over, they can also use Palantir, pulling up all of your information that Palantir has collected on you. I mean, they can pull up your social media accounts. They can pull up almost anything. So it is not too far away from just being used on us. So that does worry me a little bit, but it already exists. It's existing separately from these deportation efforts as well. So
scissor.
I mean,
it is what it is. This is the 100th episode. This is the 100th episode. We can say whatever the hell we want. Oh man. So we kind of test run that, in my opinion, back when we were overseas in Iraq. So we used a thing called the BAT system, and essentially it would get it was biometric software where it would take pictures of the iris, the face, and the thumbprint. So the reason why we would do that is if, say, there was a roadside bomb or something that, killed a couple American soldiers, they would have teams that would go in and collect the data. Like, so if they put together like this, they would lift fingerprints, for like on a piece of tape, and they would compare it to, because they were getting information on everybody, every checkpoint they were going through, and actually, either putting that information in or like verifying their thumbprint and all that stuff. And sometimes that would be like on a red list, if someone's like has potential ties to a terrorist organization, they would get flagged for it. So I think that was a test run, man, in my opinion.
I mean, that's for sure. Now it's just more convenient, right? It's portable. Because I saw an ICE agent the other day. I mean, he was using his cell phone, and this guy.
Did he ask you for your papers?
No, it wasn't. I saw it online. but they had pulled over this car. The Mexican in the driver's seat said that he was American,
right?
And then the guy in the passenger seat refused to talk. He was invoking the fifth, right?
No habla inglés.
Yeah, but the ICE agent like stuck his phone in the window, and he was like recording his face, and I'm assuming that it was like getting his biometrics and everything, and they were seeing if they could just verify that, okay, he is American. But I mean, that shit just freaks me out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't know what to think about it. So,
dude, no, this system, dude, the government's always going to use it for good. Like this is,
God.
They're never going to invade our privacy. like they've never done it before, brother. Like why are we even questioning this?
Right.
I'm being highly
I know.
highly satirical.
Well, this kind of brings me to my next to the next part here, is that what's going on in Washington State. Eyes are all in Minnesota right now, but in Washington State, they're building the foundational blocks for a legitimate force or use of force of foreigners against the federal government. Now, the Attorney General came out the other day, and he said, or he posted this on Twitter or X, and he said that one of his goals is to oppose the lawless federal government. And right now they're trying to change laws to be able to hire foreigners as prosecutors, as state employees, and as officers, state patrol. Now,
excuse me,
in
sorry.
my eyes,
weren't they trying to do the same thing in was it Portland? Maybe trying to hire. I think there was a post that came out where you didn't have to show some sort of like ID to work for the police force.
Well, Seattle, Washington already has this
that.
rule. In Seattle, Washington, it's legal to hire foreigners, non-citizens, as an enforcement arm of the state itself, which to me is absolutely crazy. I don't see how it's legal, but since Washington State is a sanctuary state, they can kind of give legal status to a lot of these people, even though they're not actually citizens, but they're legal. So they're not hiring illegals, they're just hiring foreigners. So they kind of skirt around the rules that way.
Wow. But we know what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, so a seditious conspiracy is a 18 U.S. Code 2384, where two or more people conspire to overthrow, put down, or destroy the U.S. government by force, or to oppose by force the authority of the government or the execution of U.S. laws. Now, ICE is executing U.S. laws federally, and by the Attorney General coming out and saying that they oppose the federal authority of the government and they're trying to change laws to hire foreigners, they're literally they're going to create a foreign militia legally with the basically sole intention of opposing the federal government. How is this not a seditious conspiracy?
Okay, so what I think they're trying to do, and I do believe SCOTUS needs to get ahead of this, or at least the Trump administration, because remember how it was like Roe v. Wade? It's a state issue, right? So now I think they're going to try to take the mass deportation program and try to correlate it to Roe v. Wade. how, we pushed all of Roe v. Wade to the state level of their own authority. So I'm wondering if this is their ploy in the long run.
No, I think that they're just conspiring. I mean, Tim Walz just came to Washington not that long ago. The governors of Washington, Oregon, California, Minnesota, Colorado, all these blue states are banding together, and
it's kind of like
seems like they're
yeah,
pretty much. I mean, and not only that, like Washington State here, we have a super majority of Democrats, and we have universal mail-in ballots with sanctuary status. I mean, the only thing that you need to become a voter in Washington State is a Social Security number, and you can get a Social Security number as an illegal, no problem. So you don't need ID, and there
to me,
is
that's
no
crazy
in-person voting. Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. There's no in-person voting, and they just mail out millions of ballots. Just mail them out, and we always lose. And so they have a supermajority now. And surprisingly, out of all the elections that we have lost, we did win one.
Yep.
We elected a sheriff who turns out to be a complete badass. His name is Keith Swank, and he is standing on principle. And right now, the state is trying to change the laws so that they can decertify him and select their own sheriff. The sheriff in Washington State is the only one that can basically deputize citizens, he doesn't really have to listen to the mandates or edicts from higher up. So he's basically the only representative that we have, that conservatives have here. And I just want to show you his little. He gave a testimony the other day, and I got to show you this, man. I mean, it's amazing.
Some of my colleagues naively believe that they can come here and reason with you. They don't understand what's at stake here. They don't understand you like I do. You're going to pass this qualification bill for law enforcement, but you won't hold yourselves accountable. Therefore, I propose everyone who runs for an elected office go through a background check, a social media review, a polygraph, a psychological test. But Democrats, you won't agree to that because you have convicted felons who are elected officials here.
True.
I represent almost 1 million people,
pedophiles,
more than all of you combined here. Many more people. I wasn't elected chief of police. Being sheriff of Pierce County is much more than police work. Citizens reach out to me all the time regarding overreach of the government by you. Some say they finally have a voice because of me, and you want to silence it because I said transgender women are men. I said the truth. You want to give unelected bureaucracy the ability to decertify me and remove me from office because you don't agree with my speech. Just for the record, my deputies don't wear masks, but once you pass this law that they can't, I will not only allow them, but I will encourage them to do so just to see what you do. I don't recognize your authority to impose these controls over me, and when you try to remove me from office, thousands of Pierce County residents will surround the county city building in downtown Tacoma and will not allow that to happen. I hope it doesn't come to that, but I and they are prepared. Are you prepared? Finally, anyone who votes for this will never have an audience with this sheriff.
Thank you. Could I have you identify yourself for the record? I'm sorry, that is not what we do at public hearings, and you will be asked to be removed if that continues. And I'm sorry, Sheriff, for the record, we do need you to identify yourself by name.
Keith Swank.
I'm sorry, can I have you come do that at the mic so we can capture that information?
My name is Keith Swank, Pierce County Sheriff.
Thank you so much.
Man, he's awesome.
Man, I love that. I love that guy already. He's not in my area, but dude, oh man, all the support I can give.
He's my sheriff.
That's amazing, dude. And you're going to be one of those 1,000 people, right?
Absolutely. I've already made plans.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an entire group of people that would be willing to go up there that I know about, let alone all the ones that I don't know about.
Correct.
But, yeah. So they're definitely trying to do something because they want to remove by force the only elected representative that we have that can protect us from this insane tyrannical overreach that they're doing with their the supermajority that they have here in Washington State. So
he's a gigantic threat to them and they know it.
Yes. Yeah, because
I mean,
courage is contagious. Like when you see that speech, you're just like, yes, fucking finally.
Like this is how everybody should talk, right?
Yes, talk down to them because they are dirty, disgusting communists. They're not people. They're communists. They're not going to listen. Yeah. You cannot change their mind with logic or reason. No. It has to be mockery. It must be you must embarrass them to the point where they where they have no power at all. What's
that meme? You do not make peace with evil, you destroy it.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And you step one is standing up against them directly, challenging their authority.
Oh yeah, and he doubled down like like whenever he's like, "Oh no, you have to come to the mic," and he was like, "In the mic, yeah, Keith Swank, write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck."
Yeah, exactly, man. And it's going to get interesting here in the next couple of months because I mean,
when is this going to happen? When is this vote supposedly going to happen?
They're pushing up through the legislative session right now. So
gotcha. Yeah, keep us posted on that because I might fly up to Washington State.
That'd be a good time to come up. Just saying.
Yep, 100%. Get my knuckles dirty.
Yeah, you know
what I'm saying.
Cowboys and Indians at the Capitol.
Oh, do live stream podcast. Antifa pop. I'm just kidding. I'd never do that ever.
Nah.
Don't encourage violence.
We're nice and peaceful up here.
Yeah.
You know,
we're peaceful giants.
You know, self-defense is a thing. So
absolutely.
The sheriff would need to deputize thousands of people to really do anything, and I actually believe that he would. I don't see a reason why he wouldn't. And I mean, this is that we're in. If it comes down to that, we'd be in this legitimate civil war territory where they're trying to impose authority in which they do not have onto a sheriff that will not move. It is an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. That immovable object is Keith Swank and the thousands of patriots that will go defend him. And the force that comes, I mean, we'll see what happens.
What likelihood do you think the governor would deploy the National Guard?
Probably really high.
Yeah, really? Okay.
But I don't know what they would do. I got to be honest. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it would play out.
This is almost like uncharted territory a little bit.
Well, it would be a standoff like, you know, the shot heard round the world was basically the British coming down and then a bunch of country boys going out there and just saying, no, you're not going any further. We're not going to move. We're not going to let you through. And then he needs to start now. They don't announce their next move. Well, they have to pass the law first in order, and it will be publicized.
Yeah, but they know what it is, and they're going to be preparing beforehand. I think what he's alluding to.
Yeah, that's true.
I guarantee. There may be even like military memos already out to be prepared for a potential deployment. You know what I mean? I don't know how far away it is, like how many months or whatever, but could get kind of hairy, man.
Yeah, I mean, if it just flies through and then Bob Ferguson signs off on it, it could be quick, but.
Yep.
We're talking about the potential of a civil war starting up here in Washington State, in that state that's been mostly ignored by the Trump administration, to be honest. Even though, I mean, maybe he sees it as a lost cause. Maybe it's just, I don't know why we don't make the news more often, because, I mean, Seattle's an Antifa stronghold and a lunatic lefty stronghold that is, it should make the news more often, but it just doesn't. People are just like, it's a lost cause. It's Seattle, you know, and it's unfortunate, but, you know, it's my home state. So,
yeah, I think so the media is still driven on like clicks and engagement, you know, so the big things that are happening, you know, in Minnesota are kind of overshadowing all of these, I wouldn't say maybe smaller stories, but just as important. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that is interesting though, because there's people doing research here. Like I'll highlight this guy here, Sippy Cup, and Jinxie. I met her when I went up to that Scott Presser event. But they did an entire write up of. Hold up. How do I get to this article? Oh, here. It's just right here. Okay. But they did an entire write-up of all the research they did and the fraud that is in Washington State here. And, I mean, I posted this on my timeline. You could go see. There's this group that they looked into called the Voices of Tomorrow.
Right.
It's ran by Somalians. And they...
Again.
Millions and millions and millions of dollars. And they have so many different daycares that they have set up throughout Washington State, and they're just houses, right? I mean,
right.
Yeah, look at all the licensed daycares. It's insane. And yeah, I mean they wrote this entire
detail on her LinkedIn and how she like like the leader or whatever of that LinkedIn group. She teaches people how to go around and get these daycares or leering center, whatever you want to call them, you know,
leering centers,
and how to, leering center. Yeah, that's going to be the word of 2026, in my opinion. But yeah, that's how they do that, and they teach them how to commit fraud.
Yep, and it's just money laundering 101 basically for these classes, and
Absolutely.
It's always family child care home. Right, so it's always just houses where they're not Naima Faisal, whatever her name is. But if you guys wanted to see that, it is on my X page. If you wanted to read through all this, I'm not going to read through it right now. But credit does go to Sippy Cup 2 and where's
Jinx.
Yeah, and Jinxed Reality X. So they run a podcast. They're investigative journalists. If you can, go follow them as well. That's Jinxed Reality X. And then Sippy Cup 2. It's SIPPICUP 2. And they do great investigative journalism. And, you know, they don't get the attention that Nick Shirley has gotten. But they're doing the same kind of work here in Washington State, which is awesome to see. So, props to them.
Yes, sir. What else is going on in Washington State? It's about it. It's about the worst of it, right?
As of right
or maybe
now,
even best of it. Maybe this is a cultural revolution or colorful revolution. You know,
I did see this thing right before we got on air. I wasn't able to really look at it, but I can pull it up now. Greg Price tweeted out that Virginia Democrats have introduced a bill that mandates children be taught inclusive history that includes every marginalized group on the planet, including transgender and queer people.
Oh my God.
Just a different
they're never going to stop. Here's they're never going to stop pushing this. It's going to take all of us to combine together and just say it's enough, dude. Like, get these people out of office, these demons, these commies, you know, because you don't try to reason with these people. You beat them back.
Wow. To ensure comprehensive, accurate, and inclusive education in public elementary and secondary schools, instructional materials and standards in history and social science shall include the contributions, perspectives, and experiences of historically marginalized communities, including racial and ethnic minorities, immigrants and refugees, women, individuals with disabilities, individuals who are lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer, individuals from various socioeconomic statuses, individuals from various religious backgrounds, and any other group of individuals that the board deems appropriate in order to affirm such communities and promote a more holistic understanding of history. Yikes, man.
Wow.
I mean, we already have this in Washington State, so.
Yeah, they're taking this country piece by piece.
Yep.
Or state by state, whatever you want to call it. That's freaking insane.
Yeah. Yuck. I
totally agree, man.
Unbelievably sick of this shit.
Yeah, it's like, I don't understand like why more people don't like stand up to this, not just like online. That's the easy part, right? The hard part is doing what the sheriff is, standing up to these tyrants.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Talking about what it takes to vote in Washington, I'm pretty sure you are wrong about needing a social security number. I think that's the only requirement to get a ballot mailed to you or become a registered voter is just a social security number. And that's the entire defensive stance that the Democrats take, saying, oh, this is how we know it's secure, is you have to have a social security number, but they never check the social security rolls. And there's like specific social security numbers that illegals can get that just kind of go through the system anyway. So it's like, it's not really a good safety net.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Here's another good thing to know.
Okay. Oh God.
You know that meme of how in every war we're funding both sides?
Yes.
Well,
because we do.
It still happens. So Wall Street Abe tweeted out today. He said, "Wow, the NGO, who has over 5,000 people patrolling the streets of Minnesota for ICE, is funded by both state and federal government grants. They're called legal observers under the immigrant advocacy group COPAL. They're part of a network of 5,000 people who respond to tips that federal immigration enforcement is around." COPAL is the Comunidades. Why is this not in English? Is a nonprofit organization based in Minnesota. It has an entity called COPAL Education Fund, which is registered as a nonprofit. The COPAL Education Fund has received support from entities like Margaret A. Cargill Fund, LISC Twin Cities, Minnesota Pollution Control Agency, private and government funding, federal grants. The Education Fund has received over $2 million in federal funding in recent years for immigrant-related economic and community programs. American taxpayers are literally paying for the people to be out patrolling ICE. So that Renee Good was trained by a group. I don't think she was trained by this specific group, but a group very, very similar to this. So now we're starting to understand that the legal observers that we see, we're paying for it. So we're paying for ICE to be there, and then we're paying for the freaking people to follow them around and harass them.
I mean, it does not surprise me one singular bit, but like just to see it like laid out there is just, it's wild to me, man.
Yep.
There's just so much fraud in this country, man. It's so bad.
Yep. I said, oh, look at that. We're funding both sides again. No matter the conflict, you can rest assured knowing your hard-earned labor that's taxed is being used to fund both sides. And it is. Just every single time.
Every time, dude. This country is, dude, the founding fathers. I don't even know how. I think they would probably die of shock. Like whenever you started telling all of the government intrusion and spying and dude, they would literally just pass away from the thought of it. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little discouraging, I would say. Makes me. It's just another reason to not pay taxes.
No, yeah, I know. I mean, it's true when they say all taxation is theft, because it really is, man. Every single facet of it. Even here, like here in Texas, like you property taxes, right? You pay off your property, you pay off your home, and you're still paying property taxes. You own it. You should not have to pay taxes on it at all. And that should be nationwide.
We just had property tax increase. They can increase it up to 3% now, and it's at 1%. So they can literally triple the property taxes and just destroy. Oh, fuck. Oh, I forgot about this.
What?
So there's a group in Washington State who fight for nature's rights. And so I just learned this today, and I looked into it, and I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. But up in Everett, there's a river, and that river now has enforceable legal rights.
The river itself.
Yes. Well, people can sue on behalf of the river if you do anything to it. but it has more rights than a baby in gestation at 9 months,
Right.
10 minutes before birth. This river has more rights than that baby.
So for example, say I go to this river and I'm like, you know what? I want a skinny dip. Can someone sue me for sexually assaulting a river?
Probably.
Dude, I'm just bringing up bringing up a scenario that could happen. I'm just saying.
So,
Teabag the river.
That's in Snohomish County, and they're trying to make this like a statewide thing to where if you know, I mean, it could be something as stupid as like peeing in the river or, you know, littering in the river, but people can sue on behalf of the river, you know, because it has rights.
Can you imagine the courtroom like character witness and you bring out a bucket of river water?
Oh,
Dude,
everything's
I'm serious.
so
It's
stupid.
like, will the witness take the stand, splosh, splosh, splosh. You know, it's crazy, dude. Oh my god.
I don't even know, man. I don't even like. It is. There's so much fraud. I mean, there was a report the other day, from Leading Report saying the Uniparty in D.C. has allegedly misappropriated $55 trillion from American taxpayers since 2008. Says the former HUD Assistant Secretary Catherine Austin Fitz. Dude,
Wild.
that is so. That's all the money. That's all of it.
Literally.
That's so much.
Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love?
It's what they're doing every day. That's all our tax dollars.
You better find somebody to love. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need
I hate this so
like
much.
out at the Roxbury. Gosh. Oh yeah, that's all of her debt plus funding wars for 20 years. Absolutely correct.
Yep.
Absolutely correct, man. Insane. And we threw, you know, there's a 3% tax on tea, and we threw it in the river. But anyways, we become soft as a nation, bro. So soft.
Well, that's legitimately the problem. Is us, because we are funding it. This is what we fund.
Yeah, we just allow it to happen. We'll go watch
instead of
sports ball on
demanding-
Sunday, though. Don't miss that. The playoffs. The playoffs are happening right now, fellas. By people that hate your guts. People that are making tens of millions of dollars a year and doesn't give a shit about you. Disgusting. Anyways.
Yep. Yeah. You know, I mean, we're supposed to have, it's by the consent of the governed is where our government derives their power from. And paying your taxes is consent. That's it, plain and simple. You know, everybody bitches and complains about it, but nobody wants to take the chance of, okay, what's going to happen if I don't pay my taxes? Because there's not going to be enough people that join me.
Right, and you'll be singled out and go to prison for tax evasion. You know, I don't know. Something's got to change, though, brother. Like this is beyond enough. Beyond enough.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think a misappropriation of $55 trillion. I mean, that's kind of a big
that alone.
deal.
That alone.
Yeah. Since I graduated high school. Nah, based.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
We were both trying to bring it up and accidentally took you down. My bad, troll. Keep us updated. I want to see if you join our podcast and you wind up looking pretty in orange.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything about what I've been doing, but you know, I'm just gonna say that I support troll. So,
right on. Yeah, you don't let them know what you're doing. Absolutely.
Never. Never let them know your next move.
Right. But man, we got 15 minutes left. How are we gonna wrap up our 100th episode of our podcast?
The Supreme Court said that ICE can use force again, and so I'm hoping that ICE comes out with some cannons.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, that first shot right there
Oh,
of
yeah.
water cannons. I'm hoping that they start using these on the protesters impeding the deportations of these
Right
freaking
on.
foreigners from our goddamn country. I'm sick and tired of arguing with people about foreigners and like them
Dude,
saying that they should be here. No, fuck them. Get all of them out. Bye.
Exactly. Man, woman,
Use
child.
a water cannon. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, dude.
Get them out.
That's amazing. Oh man.
That just brings me so much joy.
Such a beautiful sight, man. And you know, it's actually a win-win if you see that. So it's assisting, you know, with the protesters moving out the way with mass deportations, and two, they're actually going to take their first shower in probably a month. It works. It works, dude. This is amazing.
Double whammy.
Yep. Oh man.
My wife finally gets home and I get beer and you guys bitching out at 1 hour.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
We do this at least twice a week. Well,
Yeah.
actually, we try to do it at least twice a week. Sometimes we do it 3 times. You know?
Shit happens. Yeah.
We'll get Tom McDonald back on to do another conspiracy episode.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. We got
Yeah, that was. I think we got to, like, whenever we bring him the next time, I think we'll just leave it to like one conspiracy, and then we could really go into it.
Yeah. I mean, what kind of conspiracy would you?
I would really like to talk about Antarctica.
Dude, that's a mystery.
That'd be a good one. That'd be a really good one.
Come on.
Why is Joseph saying no? Antarctica. Joseph Roach on YouTube. What would you like to see as a conspiracy we talk with Tom McDonald? Tom McDonald with Big Mike conspiracy. Oh, that's a dude. Oh, we kind of talked Nero. Oh man. They got me so good. Oh my gosh, they got me so good. Oh,
I'm gonna save that.
I'm gonna use that as a GIF. Like, oh yeah, I'm saving that, and I'm gonna start using that on like Democrat posts. Like, oh, this is what you guys are doing. Oh. I became a meme. I've made it, Mom. I've made it. I'm a meme. It's amazing. So amazing.
That's golden. You know, I watched this earlier as well. This we're kind of going to be jumping around on subjects a little bit here, just because that's how my timeline is on X. I'm, you know, as of late, I've been jumping around on different subjects.
Are you doing the hand signal? Why don't you do it? You can meme yourself. You can literally meme yourself right now.
Nope.
Close up.
My favorite conspiracy is how one group fractured the Catholic Church. Hollow Earth, Big Mike conspiracy. Okay, I mean that's kind of like.
I still have not seen a pregnant photo of her.
That's because he doesn't have one. It is definitely a dude, 100%. I don't think it's a conspiracy anymore. It's just Mike's the top, Obama's and Barack is the bottom.
Barry's the bottom, 100%, dude.
100%.
There's no question.
All right, you want to hear about some double standards really quick?
Oh, of course I do.
Double standards explained under 30 seconds.
Do you think a man is less of a man if he can't change a flat tire?
I do think so. Me and my roommates talk about it all the time, and that's one of the qualities we look for in a man, just to know that we can be safe and protected with them.
Is a woman less of a woman if she can't cook a meal from scratch?
No.
Why is there a difference?
Because I don't know how to cook a meal from scratch, so...
What if a man doesn't know how to change a tire?
Well, I guess it's okay, but if a man wants a woman who can cook, then they shouldn't date me.
These empowered feminists, you know, they want it all. They want the CEO job. They want the big family. They want all that, but it's not possible. It's just not possible. Get over it. You know, while we're on this, away from the double standards, young men out there, you absolutely should know how to change a tire. Double standard
based. Shout out to his education. We actually like sit down and watch his YouTube show every week. whoever pulls up his videos for him, it's awesome every time. I've usually have seen most of them before he puts them up, but it's still fun. So
right. Yeah, it's like how how he did the turnabout, and she was like, "Oh no, it's okay." Like dance.
Yeah, no, I mean, in all reality, my wife did not know how to cook when I first met her. She was too scared to do it, and I had pretty much told her, I was like, hey, I'm looking for a wife that is going to stay at home and cook food and birth children. And she was like, okay, cool. And so she learned how to cook, and now she makes perfect steak all the time, every day. And
you got to pull that video up again, man. That's such a good video. Probably your like prime content that you've ever made, dude. It was
and it's like, dude, it's like I've gotten the least amount of views on that thing too.
That's so crazy because it was so based, dude. Oh man,
it's not a short; it's a video. Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, yeah. It is one of my favorites. I'm really glad that.
Yeah, it was so clever, man. I love it.
I'll pull it up here.
We should have planned our 100th episode a little bit better, where we can.
Good morning, Patriots. As many of you know, I've been on the carnivore diet for about 6 months now, and I get a lot of questions on how steaks are made every time I post about it, and how I never get sick of it, because I eat steak about 2 to 3 times a day. So today I wanted to show you exactly how steaks are made in this household and why I'll never get sick of them. Step 1. Then walk over here. Make sure to get nice and comfy. Yummy. Thank you, gorgeous. So, all you have to do is find a woman, marry her, buy her a house, and then provide for her. And that's how steak is made. Take care, you guys. God bless.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is how steak is made. Oh,
it's very simple. Very, very simple.
Do you have any other? Yeah. Do you have any other posts you want to discuss on our 100th episode?
I mean, as far as politics goes, not really. I'm so burnt out on politics right now that it's like,
dude, so is everybody.
We're kind of in a lull, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're just kind of waiting for the inevitable things to happen, like the escalation with Trump subpoenaing the governor's office. Everybody's waiting for prosecutions, but it's always subpoenas, and then there's like no real follow through. So everybody's just kind of waiting for escalation. So.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of people's hangups too, because all right, we got the indictments or investigations. I heard rumor mill of indictments. I didn't even look into it because I'm just like, dude, until we get like mugshots and actual perp walks, dude, like what is this for anyway? You know what I mean? Like what honestly, what's the point? Like getting involved in the day to day, like we can expose, like, but then nothing happens
consistently.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, she is. That's why I call her gorgeous. That's her nickname, because to me, she's the most beautiful woman in the world. This is interesting. I started seeing a woman recently, and she makes me banana bread, biscuits, and gravy. She cooks everything from scratch. It's my first time seeing a girl who can cook. I mean, like I said, it's important for a woman to be able to cook, but the most important thing is for her to be willing to learn how to cook. Like, you can choke down some burnt meals. That's fine. As long as they're willing to cook, because eventually they're going to get better at it. So you don't need to worry about them knowing how to cook right away, but more so willing to actually do the work and cook.
They voted to hold them in contempt. That's what I say to that.
Joseph says, marry her now. Yeah, I mean, he's got a point. Yeah, marry her, put a baby in her. I support that.
The comments from YouTube are blowing up, dude.
Hooray! Anti-commie, she came in. Thank you for sharing the stream. It's good to see you.
All right, now we can end the show. I'm just kidding. 5 minutes left, dude. How are we going to close out the 100th episode?
Well, let's see. We got what's the date today? 21st. I guess it's too early to announce Sheriff Mack, but February 6th, I'm going to the Old State Saloon in Idaho.
Oh, cool.
And you know what? I mean, it'd be cool if you could come too, Steve. Why not? Just fly up to Idaho really quick, and we'll make a little a good time out of it, because there's a Mark over there. He's throwing an X party or celebration because he crossed over 100,000 followers on the Old State Saloon account, and I pretty much try to support everything that guy does because he's awesome. He's one of those guys that stands up to the government, stands up to his local community, stands up to his church, because his church was weak as hell, and they kicked him out because, he basically said we shouldn't be saying that men are women and women are men. It's pretty simple, and they went the inclusive kind of Christians, which are fake Christians and false prophets and false teachers.
Nice.
So,
hey. Whenever you talk to Mark next, let him know that he is an impersonator on TikTok. So an account like Old State Mark or whatever, follow me. He has like 60 or 70,000 followers. Messaged me about the current. Are you prepared for the incoming economic collapse with a link to it?
Oh no!
I swear, dude.
Oh no!
Yes, one of them. So just let him know. If he needs me to get the screenshot, I'll send it. That's crazy, man.
Seeing the Democrat leaders walk shows us it's a uniparty. America has fallen. America might have fallen a long time ago. We might just be
It's been a slow collapse since 1913, man.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
When the Titanic hit the iceberg, that's when it started.
When they killed Harambe. Oh my God! I remember that controversy. Oh, that was so ridiculous.
Oh, so this is interesting. So PNW Gorilla, he's down in Vegas right now at SHOT Show, and they're showing off some newer technology here. Or it's not new, but like it's becoming more common to see.
Right. Are those grenades in the bottom of the drone?
Drones are fucking terrifying.
Okay, well, that wasn't the video I thought it was, but
I think those are grenades attached to that drone. I couldn't really see; it was kind of grainy, but
let's see if I can pull this up. So there is a picture of Colt with a drone and a giant gun on it. So
nice.
Well, not a giant gun, but guns. So it's becoming more common now. They've kind of figured out how to stabilize the drones to handle recoil.
Okay. So
that'll be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're expecting a Walmart delivery? Nope. You're getting smoked by the government.
Oh, I mean, imagine a drone like this with the CIA created that ice gun. Remember, I can't remember what it's called, but it basically shoots an ice dart, and it has the poison in it to give you a heart attack. So it doesn't leave like an actual wound. It's a dart, and if it misses, it just melts on the ground. But when it injects into you, it melts immediately, releasing the poison. And it's this teeny tiny little thing that barely creates, a pinhole in you, and then you die of a heart attack.
Wow!
Yeah. Imagine a drone, like this big, You can just fly around, shoot that heart attack gun at anybody at any time. What the hell?
Wow. Maybe call it the Hillary Clinton 1000. I'm of good mind, and I do not want to harm myself, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first.
And your heart is in good condition as well.
It is.
So
Peak condition.
Peak. Yeah, there's the technology that they got now. It like my AR's all kitted out now, and it's like, you know, it's nice, but you know, compared to a little tiny drone with an ice dart gun that's going to shoot you full of poison, I don't know how much damage it would do, but you know,
just the stuff that you see at all these like shows, these like gun shows or whatever, just know that the government's probably 20 years ahead of that. Just know that. Laser rifle, Star Wars. But anyways, man,
all right, here,
we hit our hour.
I'll end tonight's show on this, which is a relatable face that we can all understand. And it's whenever these banshees and these commies start talking. It is every time.
You make jokes about people in prison in El Salvador. I mean, these things are, they speak to the heart of Americans and what we see people are going through. It's not a political standpoint to me. You know, we try to see the humanity in people, and it doesn't seem like people on the right side are capable of that. This is what people voted for. We knew very well who Trump was during the first term, where he had the family separation policy, where he was putting children in cages. People voted for that again and again. I'm done pretending that there are people out there who will see this and be outraged by it. The polling numbers just show that's not true. People will say they don't like it, but they showed up of the over nearly 70,000 people in the election right now. Less than 10% have I turn my collar to the cold and I don't think this is going to make a difference. Scott.
Respond to what?
What she just said.
Oh man, that one was a way to end the show, dude. That was so funny. I haven't seen that one, but that was great.
Respond to what? You know, I watched that video probably 3 or 4 times before I got to the ending, because I just thought it was gonna like play out that whole way. But then I finally finished it, and the ending was just so perfect. Where he's just
dude, like the end.
Respond to what?
Perfect. Oh man, that was so good.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, on all those shows, the amount of patience that guy has is actually incredible to deal with those women. And I mean, most of the time he is arguing with women about this stuff, and they're always like, it's incredible to see. And so every once in a while he'll put out the highlights like that, and it's just
dude, that was good. that was chef's kiss, absolutely. Yeah, that was 100%.
So you guys, we'll be back on Monday. I don't know the date, but this next coming Monday, whenever that is, pray for Steve and all the people about to go through a snowstorm, because, you know, Texans, the Cowboys, they can't really handle the snow.
Yeah, right.
You know, they got.
I'll just get some beer. Chill.
He wears the cowboy boots with all the slick bottoms, so he's going to be slipping and sliding around.
Oh man, I got hiking boots too. Get out of here. Oh my gosh.
All right. But pray for Steve and you know, all the people going about to be going through that snowstorm, because you know it you should be prepared for stuff like this, but not everybody is. And you know, it's sometimes storms happen and you lose power for a couple days, so you should, if you're not
us
prepared,
Southerners don't take to the kind of those snow Mexican storms.
It's Canada sending over their snowstorms.
Right.
Freaking
snow
Mexicans. Damn icebacks.
Icebacks. That was such a good post, man. Oh my gosh. Even Michael Knows quoted it, which was insane.
That's golden.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go back to our daily lives of being fathers and husbands, and you know, getting ready to get bent over by the government again tomorrow. Go work.
Yeehaw.
You know, 2/3 of the day for the government, and you know, the last bit you get to keep. So,
just a little bit.
All right, you guys. Take care. God bless. Steve, is there anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Nah, man. Can't wait for Monday on our 101th 101st, not 101th. 101st episode. Oh my God. I need some sleep.
All right, you guys. Take care. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Dusty plains and broken dreams. Cowboys and Indians on the same team. We got no masters, only our creed to break the chains and set us free. Riders on the prairie, wild and free. Bows and arrows, cold 45's decree. No more tyranny, no more lies. Under open skies we rise. Fight, fight, fight till we reclaim the night. Cowboys and Indians in the blazing light. Fight, fight, fight till the dawn is near. We'll never live in fear. On the blood moon, we all unite. Horses thunder in the night. No longer slaves to the empire's might. Strength in numbers, strength in rise. On the blood moon, we unite. Horses thunder in the night.